Hi, good morning. Welcome to Foreigner in the Philippines. I'll take you a walk around on all the work that's been done. Lots of different projects going on, lots of chaos. If you're not up for chaos, then you wouldn't be happy here right now. We've got Nanai's house that is going on. We've got work on our own house, and we're in a state of work in progress, and you should remember that when you're looking. Okay, so there's Nanai's house, which we pretty well covered that and is just continuing. There's just some rendering going on the other side of the house, rendering of that lower part of the wall. And we've got some other stuff going on in the kitchen. And someone who said move the table to the other side of the kitchen. There is no other side to the kitchen. That's where the table has to be. So what you're looking at here is, let me see if I've inadvertently put it on Zoom, which I haven't. What we're looking at is that the build-up of the platform outside, like a small deck outside our door, and we'll put steps going up, and there'll be a lot of infill to get rid of. So that's what that is happening there. Now, on blocking in underneath the house, the important thing is that there must be a free flow of air, and that's very important, because if you don't have the free flow of fresh air, then you're likely to get dank conditions, and especially in a corner like this, and then you will get mold, and you really don't want to have mold. So this little part here have to have access to some pipe work that's at the back, because of, well, we're going to leave that open, put a grill so that rats and snakes and other little creatures, benign or otherwise, can't get in. This will be blocked in too. Okay, so that's what is actually supposed to happen. I'll take you around the other side and show you what's happening there. We're going to leave door access. The doors will be framed in, and they will be made to allow air as well as access. This will be one that is left. Now, all that we need on this is to just have a free flow of air. So that's what will happen there. All right, they'll put some blocks on their side, and that will provide a flow of air. So you can see that all of this is going on now. I've just been round and discussed how that's going to happen. Perfect. Okay. Terrific. Yes. Great. And the rest will be blocked in, and we're getting close to being finished. Obviously, these places where we need a door, there will be a frame put in, and that will be an opening door. And whatever happens there, it will be made so that there's a steel mesh, so that we can't get frogs or toads and snakes. We can't get that all happening underneath. Rats, we don't want that going in. And we had actually thought of that. Okay. Alright, so now looking at some of the rest. Going forward. Here's a door here. This is a side door. It leads into a little connecting hallway between this and the house. Now this is pretty chaotic in here right now. Julio is working at the grout, and yes, I would have done it differently too. Instead of letting it get too dry, it's much easier if you just wipe it off with a cloth. But much as I try to do it, I haven't been able to get that over to them. And now, for all of you toilet doors and toilet wall people who have been very worried about this was always the plan, and this is what we've done. So we'll have a nano inward opening door, and the amacon will go up. Don't know how much you can see. As you can see, should be able to see, the ceiling is being done in amacon as well. As you can see there, they're putting in the thing. This is kind of slow. It's not easy doing that stuff there. So you can see the comparison there between what it looks like with the Amacon onto the rafters to the steel. Looks so much better. Still have not seen any sign of the window man, and for those of you who say with your Western Home Depot type of services, which are so wonderful to have, we can't say just get another window man. Okay, that's just not going to happen. So we'll have to work with the guy that comes, and that's our situation. So you can see the other Amacon there, pretty well looking. Now on this is quite rough, this part here, all of the rendering. Don't know why they didn't actually make it a smooth coat finish. I'm guessing that they thought that they'd come back and do that, which I think is less than ideal. But there is a smooth coat finish that you can buy, and that goes on. It goes on very easily, and then you can sand it off. So it's not a highly messy job. Dusty, yes, but not a huge sloppy mess. And then after that, well, it will be painted. And we have a lot of painting to do here to make it look as the outside. There's a little bit on the outside that you can see. Here's that small area with a nice picture window, and all the tiling is done. And now that door and the lock is being fitted. Difficult use of the hammer there. Okay, well, everything else you've already seen in the other videos. As you can see here, this is what the Amacon looks like when it's been stained, which I like very much. Very, very nice. And we'll have that on the inside of the house. That will all be done there. Okay, well, thanks for looking in. This is a foreigner in the Philippines. Much work to be done, and much work going on. And yes, we have actually thought the project through, and most of the things that people are suggesting, well, I would have done this and I would have done that, we already thought of that. So why don't you sit back, enjoy the video, watch the work being done, and wait till we're finished before you tell us what you would have done. Okay, bye for now.